communities in the Puru East district of the Puru East region are relying on tractors to cart foodstuff to the district capital for sale. Due to the poor nature of the roads in the area, tracks and tricycles used in the transportation of farm produce have deserted the area. The farmers have to pay more for the services of limited tractors, leading to a rise in food costs. Nana Yaujima has more.
After waiting several days without accessing a tractor, some farmers opted for a tricycle in an attempt to get their foodstuff to the market. At the time of our visit, the tricycle carting the foodstuff had broken down. Navigating the sandy road is difficult for the tricycle, which has spent 2 days on the 120-kilometer road. We waste too much fuel on this road due to its nature. It is slippery, and for that reason our vehicle is always faulty. We are farmers. We are carting rice and other foodstuff to the market. Our truck continued to develop faults. We have spent 2 days on this stretch. The local assembly has often reshaped the road to keep it motorable. Unfortunately, the intervention has made little impact as the road gets dusty in the dry season and muddy for vehicular movement in the rainy season. Here are some people plying the road. In the rainy season, we can't travel on motorbikes, and the vehicles refuse to ply the route. After the road was reshaped, it has become unmotorable. We are not able to transport our farm produce to the market. She says, I came here to buy yam to sell. Since no truck is willing to ply the road, I am stuck here. You have to put on your headlight, even in the afternoon, before you can see the oncoming vehicle. It is risky plying the road because of the dust. Meanwhile, some politicians have started campaigning in these communities ahead of the 2024 general elections. Parliamentary candidate for the National Democratic Congress, Emmanuel Kwekubuam, is worried about the nature of the road.
Year of roads. Puru East deserves its fair share of the year of roads. Let us know exactly what you guys are doing about it. See, even in the district capital, where before 2020 elections, they brought a contractor to construct culverts, to construct the drainage system. I still tell you that the road is just about 20% completed. And the rest of the 80%, where is it? Only the culverts, that is what you term as the year of roads. Please, you cannot scam the Ghanaian. You can't scam the populace. You can't continue to lie to us in the face in the name of year of roads and tell us we are doing infrastructure activities or infrastructure development. Meanwhile, the people of Puru East are yet to even benefit from what you so-called the year of roads.
For Joy News, Nana Yaujima reporting.
And up north, the paramount chief of Savelugu is calling for government intervention to avert the impending collapse of the local rice production sector as farmers and processing factories have been hit by low patronage. According to the chief of the area, thousands of tons of rice are locked up in farms and warehouses across the region due to the lack of buyers as consumers continue to choose imported foreign brands over locally produced rice. Na Abdullah Yakubu Andani stated that the situation was severely affecting the operations of the newly established rice processing factory in Savelugu, warning that the factory could shut down anytime soon unless government intensifies its strategies to attract patronage. Ilyasu Tanko has the rest of the story.
We are here at the famous Tamana Rice Processing Company, the producers of Nasia rice located near Waliwali in the northeast region. As we can see, hundreds of bags of milled rice ready to be sold have been locked up here for months due to the lack of buyers. This once vibrant company has since 2021 been struggling to stay in business after hitting stumbling low patronage caused by the smuggling an influx of imported foreign rice brands. Rice consumers and traders argue that local rice prices have hit record highs as compared to that of imported brands. Checks at some retail and wholesale shops indeed confirm the average price of 25 kg of Ghana rice range from 450 to 500 Ghana cedis, while that of imported rice range from 300 Ghana cedis depending on the brand. Chief Executive Officer of the company, Alhaji Ibrahim Shaibu, described the situation as the biggest disaster to have hit the company since its inception in 2011.
If imagine from 210 workers to 105 workers to 56 workers, this tells you that we are just almost in the verge of collapsing, and that has been a challenge for us. Now farmers are also threatening not to go into rice production next season because they don't have market for their produce. They have produced the rice, yet they don't have market to sell it. So it's better they just stop producing the rice. So it is going to be a very biggest disaster for us if the government does not take this as an emergency issue and work on it.
Chief Executive Officer suggested a policy be instituted to make it mandatory for all state institutions to purchase local rice brands to increase patronage.
If households, individuals are not patronizing it, and government has taken it upon himself by directing all his institutions like Ghana Armed Forces, School Feeding Program, Ghana Prison Services, for all these institutions alone will be able to support our industry. They have all gone back to the Indian rice, so we are appealing to the government. He needs to come to our aid.
The situation is no different here at the newly established rice processing factory in Savelugu under the One District, One Factory initiative. The facility was not in operation when we visited. Abdul Samad Zakaria, a technical staff, explained why.
Yes, it's because of the lack of market, and moreover, the sales. We have a sales point at Savelugu Township. So recently he came and picked some bags of rice. As of now, his store is full. So that is why this one is here. So as and when he finishes selling, he'll come and take the rest of the bag.
At the sales point in the Savelugu Township, the manager of the shop confirmed low patronage of the Yule rice on the market. The paramount chief of the area, Na Abdullah Yakubu Andani, has expressed strong concern about the situation, saying it could lead to hunger and damage local rice farming and production.
We are not a little bit comfortable looking at if the trend is going on. It means this year we cannot go to the fold again. Well, normally we sell this rice and then reinvest the money into the fields. So if you don't get market, it means we are going to see them, and that's going to bring hunger, because the farmers are not going to till the land, and for that matter, no food. So I think government and the Minister of Agriculture should look at it very carefully.
The Yona therefore called for immediate external support, including from the Ministry of Agriculture and the Buffer Stock Company, to assist with prompt measures to increase patronage and prevent the collapse of the rice processing companies and investment of farmers.
Now, the factories are not selling. Those who have harvested the rice, they are not selling. So we're just in a fix. We don't know what to do now. So I think government must intervene. If not, these factories will not survive.
Right.
And that is our fear. Looking at the money that they have invested in these factories, it should not just be a white elephant. Right. I think this factory should be there for the future. We are happy that the factory is here, but we are not happy that the products are not being sold. Right. So I think we'll use this your medium to send a message across that we need people to come to our aid.
From Logre, Elias Sotanko for Joy News.